Today on Homeworthy, one of our favorite hosts, Alex Papachristidis, takes us to beautiful Naples, Florida, where we meet his dear friend, Karen Abell. Karen drew inspiration from the beloved film Something's Gotta Give, designing her space with a serene, neutral palette that feels both timeless and inviting. As the owner and curator of Patina Collection, a European lifestyle shop with locations in Naples and Chicago, Karen brings her deep love of antiques, architecture, and history into every corner of her stunning home. You're watching Homeworthy, where we believe every home has a story.
So I'm so happy to be here in Naples, and thank you for having us
to
stay
have
with
you
you. We're so
again.
excited.
Yes.
So I was trying to think, like, how did we originally meet? Scott introduced us, right?
You did,
Yes.
5 years ago.
Right.
At Naples Tables.
Oh, right. When I
Yes,
spoke, I
you
was
were the
I was the
speaker.
keynote speaker at Naples
Yes.
Tables,
Yes.
and that's how we met.
Yes.
Did we sit together? How did it? Or
No,
you
we
were-
did not. You came to the store.
Okay, and were you one of the
Yes.
chairs of the event?
Yes. I
Okay,
was.
so that's
and
how
I
it
had
all
a table.
started.
That was my second table. I've done Naples Tables first.
Well, Naples Tables is a great event. It's really
It's
it's
fabulous.
super fun, and it's really
It is.
nice, and it's a
It
great
is.
creative process.
Since then,
So
6
that's
years
how
ago.
we met, and it was just love at first sight.
Yes.
Both of us love
Yes.
to shop, and we
Yes.
love to travel the world
Yes.
and bring back divine things from
Yes.
all our trips, sort of as memorabilia. And we love
Too
to have
much.
sort of, well, too much.
Yeah.
Is it ever really too much? I don't know. I
I
always
don't
think
think so.
I don't think so either. And you know,
Others do.
It also weaves the history of who we
Right.
are,
Yeah.
and I think that's what's wonderful about
Right.
the things we own. They're full of memories and stories of
Yeah.
our life, and I just think it's
Yeah.
so nice.
And our
Well,
choices and everything.
yes, and the house looks so pretty. So
Thank
tell
you,
us,
thank you.
tell us a little bit the story of how you got to Naples.
My family started coming here in about 1970, so I was young. I was in kindergarten, and I was. And so my dad was an attorney and a real estate developer, and he hated the cold.
Okay.
So as soon as he could, we were in private school, he'd pull us out, we'd hop in our car, 19 hours to get down to Naples, Florida. So I have grown up here for most of my life, back and forth, been full-time here about the last 25 years. So a long history with Naples.
And you and John bought the house together, right?
Correct, yes.
And how long have you had the house?
This house we've had now, we bought it during COVID, so we moved in, we were here
It
for...
really wasn't that long.
Yeah, 2019.
Well, it's
And
kind
we
of-
renovated.
It's kind of incredible because it feels like you've been here forever,
Yeah.
and I think that's what's so
Yeah.
nice. And I think that goes back to sort of the story of what I'm always
Right.
telling
Yeah.
about how collections
Yeah.
make a home so
Yes.
personal.
Yes.
And I mean, if we didn't know better,
Mm-hmm.
this could be your family home.
Correct.
Right?
And it kind of, correct, yes.
Right?
And there's so much of it, my family in it.
So
too,
let's
which
walk
is
around.
nice,
Tell
yeah.
us a little bit more. This is so beautiful. I love the way you've done the
Thank
skirted
you.
table and the two French
Thank
chairs.
you.
Where are the chairs from?
France.
You bought them on a trip?
I
Yeah.
did. Most everything, I'll find things for myself as well as shopping for my store.
I know that's the.
But,
That's the
you
big.
know,
Oh my God!
that's the why I have
Oh
a
my
store.
God! Oh my God! I'm a little bit from that
My warehouse
school
got-
as a decorator.
I know.
As a decorator, I'm a little bit. Oh, I keep that for
You
me.
kind
or
of
I
want
give that-
to, you have a little shopkeeper in you
I
too.
do have a little shopkeeper,
do.
but I love your store.
Yeah, thank
and your
you.
store is so beautiful in Chicago.
Thank
Your
you.
new
Yes.
store is so
I love
pretty.
it.
That's great.
I
and
love
you have a
it.
business down here too,
Yes.
where you sell furniture and,
Yeah.
and antiques and
Yes.
things
Yeah.
from your travels.
Yes.
Great,
Yes.
lovely.
It's
And I think
wonderful.
you told me that this is new.
This is a new
It
piece.
looks so pretty the way you've done it, Karen.
Well, in the house, one of the challenges with the house, I love all the windows,
Right.
but then it's all the windows as well.
Right,
So
right.
I needed to anchor this space in
Right.
this living room. So I found this piece and I just told my husband, I said, we're buying it. I don't know where it's gonna go,
So
but
pretty.
that's how I buy.
But
I buy from just a gut.
Uh-huh. And you're
And
right.
you covered up my window,
I'm
nobody
exactly
can
the
tell. right?
same way. When I'm out shopping with a client and I'm like, oh, I'm buying that for me, they're like, where are you putting that? I'm
Yeah.
like, don't worry about
I
it.
know.
I'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
Exactly.
I will find a place.
Yes.
And you know what? It always works.
does.
You move things
Yeah.
around, you rearrange. I love
Thank you.
all your coral.
Thank
So has that been something you've been collecting for long?
It has. This is probably one of the oldest pieces. This is my grandfather found this one, actually in Sanibel.
Oh, that's
So
beautiful.
a lot of these, I have so much. The pink coral you can't find anymore.
Beautiful.
That was also a family collection. That was sat in my grandfather's house for years.
And I love these. They're like sort of
Yes.
antique Italian elements that
Right.
they've added to. Did an artist
Yes.
make those?
Yes, his name is Filippo. He works. He does a lot of pieces for me, exclusive as well. But he's from Livorno. His father used to be an antique dealer, and he taught him how to restore and take old wood to make new pieces that look like antiques as well.
Oh, I love
So
that.
he goes around and finds fragments, and then he gets corals and things and puts them together.
And I love that because he's also taking
Yes.
something that maybe is useless
Right.
and making it into a beautiful
Right.
object
Yes.
by bringing something from nature. And you know
Right.
how I feel about
Yes.
nature and the
It
house.
has to be in the
I
house.
love that. I love that. I love
Yes,
that. I think
has
it's so
to
great.
be.
And you're also a big plant person, a house plant
Oh,
person.
just maybe too much.
No! I don't think you
Right?
can ever have too many plants in the house.
No.
And I love the branches over here in the vase.
Thank
That's
you.
so
Those
nice.
are Japanese.
I love
They're
that. That's
emoji.
so pretty.
Aren't they fabulous?
So pretty.
And they're all going to start popping with flowers. They're starting to right here. And
And
we
I'm
should maybe
s-
have some scent tonight.
Oh,
during
nice. I'm so excited. And we're having people for dinner tonight,
We are
right?
having
That's
people
one of
for
my dear
dinner.
friends is coming too,
Yes.
who's down in Naples.
Yes.
We're so excited. That's so
Yes.
nice. Thank you for
Yes.
doing that.
Absolutely.
And I
I'd
think
love to.
John is, you guys are both cooks, right?
We are both cooks.
That's nice.
Yes.
So we're having home cooked food.
You are.
Nothing
Always.
nicer than that. So I love this. This is sort of like your silver dish room,
It
right?
is. So I had this extra space, so I thought, well, I'm going to put a little cabinet in here to house all my silvers, chinas. I have space down here on the walls, and it's just a lot of family silver, collected silver, and I just love it. I also have my table
I know that's so
linens
practical
here.
having that space
Yes.
to hang your
Yeah,
tablecloths.
it's not beautiful and pretty, but it's
Well,
functional.
I think it
right
looks
now.
lovely.
Yeah,
No, it
it's
looks
functional.
great. It looks great.
These are my favorite, my antique salt and pepper salads.
So pretty.
Love them. And everything has just been cleaned. I think these were my family, so I always remember
Coaster's great, yeah.
having these that, you know, when we had special dinners for our families. I loved it. These I love. I keep collecting these anytime I can find one. I'll use them mostly as bread plates. which I
Pretty.
side
And
dishes.
they're great to put nuts or candies in on the
Anything.
table.
They're just, how
Yeah.
do you not buy these?
Right,
How do you
right,
walk
right.
away from them or not see them? There's so many special pieces. I threw these, which were favorite. My friend actually in Livorno made those for me.
I love them.
And so I think they're just a nice pop of color. I've got my transferware that I love. It's just kind of a little mix of everything in here.
Well, and I think there's a story in the whole house.
There is.
I think the collection
There
sort
is.
of all feels like it's one collection, but a variety
Right.
and a variation
Yes.
on a theme, which I think
Yes.
is lovely.
That
And this
is.
is the powder room.
Yes.
The wallpaper's so pretty. Who's the
I
wallpaper?
love this.
Is that
It's
fabric?
Krabbit. It's Krabbit.
Is that
no,
fabric or
it's not.
paper?
It's paper.
And those are palm trees?
But I loved it because it had a little bit of European uniqueness and gave a little bit of palm tree for Naples,
Oh,
Florida.
yeah.
Just because
Great.
I'm in Naples doesn't mean I have to decorate with palm trees.
Right,
But
right,
how
right.
it was done, I think, was very elegant.
Well, palm trees are great. I mean, I
They
love
are,
palm
they
trees.
are.
I mean, you know, but
They're
I
all
think
over the house.
yeah, well, I think you have to use them in the
Yeah,
right
right.
way. I don't think
Yes.
palm trees look so great in New York
No,
City.
no.
Right. And here's another one of your clocks.
Yes, I know. Isn't it beautiful?
And
This
this-
is the one exception does not work.
And is this, what is this,
This is
Swedish?
Swedish.
Yeah, yeah, it looks Swedish.
I
It's
just
beautiful.
loved this
So
clock.
pretty,
The
so
colors
pretty,
is
yeah.
perfect.
Wonderful.
Perfect patina.
And you
joint.
bought that on a buying trip too?
Yes, yep.
And kept it for yourself?
Yes, I did. I'm a little selfish sometimes.
Oh, I understand. Believe
That's
me, I
okay.
get it. And this is the family room.
Yes.
There's Scott relaxing.
One of my favorite fabrics. I love this Jim Thompson
So pretty.
fabric.
Really,
It
really
just
pretty.
really
And I love the curtains too. They're so
Thank
pretty
you.
and simple.
Thank
And
you.
I love the way you have all the skirted tables around the house.
soft.
And your coral and your
It's a
beautiful
big
orchids.
space.
That orchid's amazing.
Yes.
The new painting, it's so pretty.
You spot everything like this. You know, you're so detail oriented.
Well, because I remember, you know, I mean,
Yes.
my eye is very visual
I
and
know.
I remember all these
I
things.
know. That's why I had 2 sleepless nights before you got here because your eye is so. You're so visual.
Oh my God, like it's like having Snoopy Sniffer
I
come
know.
over. Is that what it's like? Oh my God. Oh my
Aw.
my
Keeps me on my
reputation
toes.
precedes me.
Yes,
So
it
tell us
does.
what is your favorite thing about the house, Karen?
Well, so one of our favorite movies is Something's Gotta Give.
Uh-huh.
And so I love that house with Diane Keaton sitting at the table having the pasta, that whole moment. And so we wanted a house that, first of all, it had to have the green. And we wanted a Something's Gotta Give house in Naples, Florida that had tradition.
Right.
So we looked at houses, and I had a realtor helping us and stuff. And I said, you know, I think we're just going to give up. COVID started. He said, oh, okay, I have one more I want you to see. And he sent me a couple photos. And I said, are those bookshelves? And so in the sitting room, that's what got us to come to the house. We opened that front door and we said, this is it.
I totally.
And just walked into
I
it.
get it. I mean,
Right.
and you know,
You
it
can
was such
see
a
it,
funny
right?
thing because I remember that house, that movie
Right.
had a big impact sort of on
Yes.
decorating, and a lot of people
yes,
talked
and
about that
Hamptons
movie
yes.
and how they loved the interiors
Right.
of that house.
Yes.
And I see the way this kind of house flows,
Right.
that, you know, it's your own take on that, and it's
Yes.
very personal.
Right.
But I think the way this house flows, it has a
Yes.
similar, I know exactly
Yes.
what you mean when
It's
you say that.
comfortable, not
And very
overdone,
open,
yes.
and very open.
Right.
Here we are in the breakfast room, which is lovely. So pretty. Looks great.
I love this space in here. It was initially it was awkward. The kitchen used to be pushed out over to here.
Oh.
So that's why we moved everything back in those walls.
So you did do renovation?
We did.
Oh, okay,
Quite
yeah.
a bit of these walls were not here. We kind of added those. We did a lot of renovation.
Oh, okay.
And we found the person who did all the millwork for the original house.
Oh, that's great.
So it was wonderful.
So you really made this your own? You personalized
very much so.
it? Yes, which is
The bones
great.
were here, but very much we did a lot of work.
These are John Roselli, the
They are.
Hurricanes, right?
They are
Well, we
my
love John
favorites.
Roselli.
My
They have great
favorites.
things, super fun. And so breakfast and lunch here?
Normally, sometimes with the sun, we have breakfast in the main dining room because it's beautiful, or
Right.
our sitting room, which you'll see.
And this is also a nice place to have a casual
It
dinner.
is, it is,
Right?
it's perfect. And you see outside by the pool, especially if you're entertaining and people are outside swimming, you can walk out to the terrace, which I love. This is one of the brick terrace was one of the other great selling points of this house. We love outdoor space.
Well, I think this room is so nice because you're getting light from both
Yes,
sides.
right. And
So
it's
that's why
not too bright.
it's such a nice place to
Right.
eat and to
Yes.
spend time.
Right.
And the placemats are fun. What are the
Yes,
placemats?
definitely.
Nice. And the
Yes.
dishes?
They're also from Italy. A friend of mine, Bertrano, makes the dishes.
They're
cabbage
fun.
plates.
They're fun, and you know, everybody loves a little bit of
I know.
bamboo down in
Have to,
Florida,
have
right?
to. I have one
And
entire-
tell us about the chandelier.
This is Italian, and I found it, we've had it in 3 houses, so I've had it for a while, but. it
I
just-
love that. I love that,
Yeah.
you know, I love to
It just
move
works
things
here.
around them. You know, things that you love, that you
Yes,
bought on trips,
right.
move them to
And then you
different
think,
houses.
Oh my gosh, I can use it again.
And then you have a memory of it, and
Right.
again, it's so interesting
Yeah.
because you use it in a new way and it looks entirely
Right.
different.
And the scale was perfect for in here.
Right, and we-
Needed some width.
Yeah. So here we are in your lovely kitchen, and
Thank
here,
you.
and here's John working
Here it
away on our
is.
dinner.
I know.
Hello.
Making fresh peachy for us for tonight.
So what is peachy? Tell us about that.
Well, peachy is really just around the Tuscan area where we live. So it's a very individualized pasta to our area where we live in Italy. But the beauty of it is I have an allergy to fresh made pasta because it has egg and wheat. But this has no egg. So it is a fresh made pasta that's nice and thick and nummy, but I can eat it without any issues. So
And it just tastes like normal pasta,
yeah,
John?
yeah.
Absolutely. It takes
Yeah.
the flavors that you add in a sauce even better. All the way through. It's amazing.
Isn't
It's
that
amazing.
great? And what is this? This little machine's so cool.
Yeah, so this is I think it's called a Philips 7000. It's one of the best pasta machines you can get, and it is so easy and it is amazing.
So what do you put in here, John? Just tell us quick. What's the recipe?
Caputo semolina
And that's
from
the most
Italy.
important.
I use Italian water.
So you have to
aquafaba.
buy that in Italy?
You can.
You schlepped that home with you?
No, alas,
Maybe in prison.
I found it here.
Better.
I found it here.
Alas,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
thank
know.
God, another thing not to have to pack. My
Right?
God, for sure.
Italian
Imagine.
grocery store in town has
Okay, great,
this.
great.
Pana, and basically we mix it all. The machine does all the work, and the rest is
Well,
history.
it really looks beautiful. It
Oh.
looks so good.
It is absolutely amazing. It's
You can try it.
How long do you have to cook it for?
4 minutes.
Okay, so
and
it's
ready.
quick.
It's very quick. It's very delicate. I mean, you literally. Yeah.
It's yummy.
Yeah.
Yes, it's gonna be dinner.
So,
Perfect.
Nice.
The seasoning and the flavor comes.
And what
from the
sauce are you doing?
Carbonara.
Oh, my
It's actually
favorite.
Karen's special
Love
carbonara.
that.
It has a little Karen twist that she came up with, toiling over our stove in Italy, and it is spectacular.
I love that. So this is actually a joint effort.
It
Oh,
is.
absolutely.
He
Well,
makes the
yeah.
pasta, you
Yeah.
make the sauce.
We have our own rules.
That's cute.
on things,
That's cute.
for sure.
That's cute. That's cute.
works.
Nice.
Absolutely.
So what else is on the menu for dinner?
Karen is making her special
Lemon chicken.
The rye.
Yeah.
We'll have some spinach.
Nice.
And then we have a special dessert with gelato that is an Italian-style gelato from Gelato and Company here in Naples, and a little twist with a special
Your
chocolate
favorite
chip
cookies.
Oh,
Chris's
oh my God.
chocolate chip cookies.
Do we have any already made?
We do.
Oh,
I snuck them out this morning.
I think maybe can we just let's just
think
Can
have
we
a
have a snack?
Let's have a cookie. So these are the famous Christopher Spitzmiller
are.
cookies.
They
Well,
are.
let's do a little sampling.
Yes.
Here, why don't we share one?
I think
We'll
so.
split one.
Let's do this.
We'll share one and let's just see.
Oh, they're so perfectly done.
Yummy.
They're the best. They really are.
Who made these?
Me. This time. He made them the first time. We have them for holidays too.
They're
So
perfect.
we're gonna have them with
They're
the
just the way Chris makes them. They're yummy.
I know.
Well,
They're
if you
wonderful.
follow the recipe very seriously,
And I did.
it's in
the
Chris's
only way.
book.
Yes, it is.
It's
I
in
have
his
it.
book, which
Yeah,
is
I
great.
actually have it in
And
my
his
recipe
book
book.
is so pretty, right? It's such a beautiful book. He's such a great
But
friend.
I
And
keep it here with all my other recipe books.
great. Yeah,
So-
well, it's great. And these are yummy. And I think that,
Okay.
and his partner, Anthony, his husband, makes yummy desserts also. He makes them, I was
love
always
your
so,
episode with him too.
well, I was always so impressed that they made their own wedding cake. And I just thought that was the most
Oh, I love that.
charming thing I've ever seen in my life.
I
The
love
two of
that.
them
Right.
worked together to make their own
Yeah.
wedding cake, and it was beautiful and yummy. And as I say, I think Anthony's one of the best bakers
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Delicious, but that Chris cookie
I
recipe,
know, it's the best.
right? Well, we both love
Buy
it.
the book and you can get it.
Yes, exactly. So should we go
And
to the
it's me.
dining room?
Let's.
We're gonna
Yes.
set the table for dinner.
We are.
Okay,
We
great.
are.
Let's go.
We're having a party tonight. A little
Okay, so
romantic.
do we want to talk about the dining room? Tell us about the painting.
So this painting, actually, we found in Palm Beach.
Oh, fun.
And I just fell in love with her. I don't know why. I don't know if it was the eyes, but I love the colors. They kind of went with the mural and the mood. These I actually found, we just had these. These came from Italy.
Yeah, I knew they were Italian
And
for
John
sure.
electrified them, and I got these in Italy too,
Right,
separate.
fun.
This table was actually, this was an old Italian balconette with a really old piece of stone that they had had, and I fell in love with it. It was actually my friend's warehouse in the back. They didn't even have the stone on it, and I said, what is that? That needs to be a table. And we found this old piece of stone, they cut the back of it and put it on as a table.
Fun. And tell us about the camel.
So this is Cedric. He's our hostess stand, really,
That's
for
so
our dining
cute.
table.
So you know, Scott and I have a camel in our living room too.
Oh no, I did not.
Yes, we have a version of this out of carved wood.
Oh, that's right.
A side table
Yes,
with an
yes.
octagonal top.
Yes.
And I was told that they were made at the turn of the century, these camel tables.
Right.
They actually were, the top comes off and the
Right.
neck comes off on our camel.
Right.
And they were made as sort of, for campaign.
Right.
They were made in, I think they were
Sure.
Syrian. And they
Wow.
were made for the expo.
I had no idea.
Yes, and I think this is like a cast blown
Right,
up version
yes.
of one
Right.
of them.
Well, and this actually has that, so it's a little top.
Right.
But tonight we have more people, so I thought, well.
No, and I love the way you
I'll
put
put a
this
tray
over
on
tray
it,
on
and then
top.
we can use it to
So it's
serve.
sort of like a little like a dinner cart that you
Exactly,
pull up
right.
next to the table.
Yes.
Fun.
Yes.
Fun, great, and more
Yes.
of your collection of dishes on the wall.
Yes, back to transferware again,
Right.
but I do love it. And this was actually here, there were upper cabinets, I had those torn out, created a little buffet
And all your
area
dish and
here.
glass storage in
Yes.
here. The walls, this is
Yes.
painted?
It is, it's a friend of mine, and she actually did the painting on the ceiling and walls up in one of the other bedrooms. And I worked with her on this, I've just been so into this beautifully green gray tone, and I pulled it in the draperies and the cabinets and all these colors. And I wanted palms from afar though.
Uh-huh.
So it's a beautiful mural, and I almost hated to put art and things on it, but now it's okay.
I like it with things on it,
Yeah,
and I think it's
yes,
lovely. You can
yes.
see it really well over
Right.
there, and I think it's charming.
Yes.
It's almost something that you don't see, but
Right.
once you're
Yes,
in
then
the
you
room, you
realize,
notice it,
yes.
and I think that's kind of lovely about
Yeah.
it. It's not an in-your-face
No,
mural, it's a
no,
very
no,
sort
no.
of soft mural.
Right. So this is another piece from Dascoli. I don't know if you know Peter Dascoli at all. He does beautiful Indian prints. And
Oh, I
he's
think
so
I do.
talented. So his floral designs are so beautiful. And
Lovely.
I think we loved these colors, and that's how we came up with the flowers for the centerpiece.
So I did a flower arrangement.
Yes.
Okay, let's go get it.
Let's get it.
So Karen and I communicated long distance.
We did.
She sent pictures from the flower market of
Yeah.
all the different
Yeah.
flowers. I pulled in on the flowers,
Right.
screenshot the ones that
Yeah.
I liked and thought would look pretty together,
Yeah.
and then we came and chose the tablecloth to
We did,
match the
after.
flowers.
Yes.
So pretty, and we're going to use your
Perfect.
pretty antique pink
Yes.
dishes, right?
Yes, we are. So these were my aunt's dishes, and it was one of my favorite collections. It has every piece was broken,
Oh, that's nice.
coming from her house to our family's house. I just saw them.
They are
Can you read?
Caribay by Lennox. They're Lennox dishes. I always think that the most important things in entertaining is delicious food, good company, and a beautiful surrounding, and making things very personal. I think it's so nice to have sort of a personal touch to the table, and I think guests feel that, you know, they feel special when you take the time and the energy to make things beautiful for them, right?
Feel like they're in your home.
Right, and that
You
you've
know,
made a
you
big
just
effort
have
and
that.
it shows. I was always taught that, you know, a good host is open-minded
Yes.
and has
Right.
everything for his
Yes.
guests. And I think that's just, you know, to be gracious and hospitable, I think that makes such a difference.
Well, like tonight, our guest list, people from different variations of some Chicago, some Naples, New York.
Well, I think it's interesting,
So
it makes
we
it
get
fun.
to use new people too.
I think the table looks great. Oh, salt, your
That's
salts.
beautiful. Oh, yes, they're on
Right,
the table
don't
in
forget,
the
yeah.
breakfast room. Bring
We
those
need your
out.
beautiful salts. And you have 4, right, Karen?
I think I
You have
have
another
4
pair.
different ones, yes.
Yeah, well, that's
think
fine. I think
this-
that's pretty.
that's
Are
the
they all
salt.
salt or they're salt and pepper?
That's pepper and this is salt.
So let's put them together, right?
Okay.
Here, why don't you put 2 on, there, we'll put 2 on this side and then put some on the other side, right?
Yeah. Well, speaking of gifts, I have a little gift for Alex, just to thank him for coming
please.
into my home,
Please,
opening it up
stay
to
with
the public.
Oh my god, you're so silly. You didn't need to give me a
I
gift.
know, but
You're
when
so
you're the
cute.
best gift giver.
Oh my god, you're so cute.
It's so great to give a gift. Now, it's a little bit fragile when you get
Oh my
to
God.
it, but when we chatted before,
Fun.
and so the top
Oh my
is
goodness.
a.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
I figured the color
Oh
would
my
look
god,
so
look how
great in your
pretty that
house.
is. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Thank
Is she great?
you, honey. That is so sweet. That's so pretty.
She's
Oh, it's beautiful. And it's
Watch her on the
porcelain?
top. It is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Isn't it re-
Thank you, darling. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Looks
I
so pretty.
imagined your house. And
Oh,
that
it's
was
beautiful. Well, you
perfect.
know my house. You've been there.
Exactly.
Okay, so we did it. It
We
looks
did it.
beautiful. Perfect, Karen. It's all done and we're
We
ready.
did.
So it's going to be
Yeah.
so much fun tonight. I'm so
I
excited.
know. Me
It's so
too.
nice.
Me too.
Our guests
So
are in
glad
for a
you're
real
here.
treat, right?
Yes, they are.
So wonderful. So much fun. So great. Can't wait for tonight. Well, let's keep touring because we
Okay.
still have a few more rooms,
Let's
a
go to
little more
my
to
favorite
do.
secret room.
Okay, let's go.
Yes.
So I know that this is like one of your favorite rooms,
is.
right? This is where we sit in the evening
It
and
is
like, you
where
know,
we
when
sit.
it's just sort of an intimate
Yes.
group and it's
Yes.
so pretty. I love the way
So
you've done all the book and that painting's new. I love it.
It is. Thank you. It reminds me of
So
Italy
pretty.
with the poppies.
So pretty. And again,
And
back to your
coffee.
coral collection
Yes, so many
and antique
pieces.
books and so cozy. And that little table's new. It's so pretty.
I know. You've got everything.
That's
new.
so pretty, that little table.
That's great. I normally have all my books I need to read. All my new ones that I get.
Well, so this
stand in
is
a pile.
like your private, you
This-
and John,
this is,
your
yes.
cozy little living
But
room
we
where the
all
two of you
here.
sit.
It's perfect for
No,
just
it's
all
nice,
of us
right?
to be back and forth, and it's cozy for 4 people, 6 people, and everyone ends up here. Even when Haley has her friends, my daughter, they all end up in the sitting room taking photos of everything. They just stare at everything that I have collected.
So pretty, and I love that lamp, that tall lamp of the
know,
flowers.
so
It's so
fun.
charming. Where did you find
She's
that?
so beautiful. Just actually online.
So pretty, and the
Yes.
table's so pretty.
Thank you. This I have at the store. But lots of old photos. My phone line because you both have an actual landline.
Right.
And honestly, during storms and things, I talked to John. I said, I think we need a landline. So I found a phone, and this is my Scott phone.
I love
Scott and I
it.
call each other.
That's
So
so-
nobody else can listen in. So, okay, I have a little game for you.
Okay.
Because you always spot everything new in my house.
Okay.
You haven't been in the master in a
great.
while.
Fun.
So let's sneak in here and see what you
Okay.
find that's new.
So the bedroom looks so pretty, Karen.
Thank
And this is
you.
one of my, this is a
Yes.
beautiful, it's a new Lisa Fine
It
fabric,
is new
right?
Lisa Fine.
So Lisa's a friend of mine too. I love
Yes.
Lisa. She
Remember we
ma-
met in Italy?
Right,
When you were at Resca.
right. We were all on that same
Yes.
house party with,
Yes.
with Ann Wolf, who I
Yes,
also did
absolutely
another
right,
video.
you
It was
did.
Ann Wolf's
Yes.
birthday that Lisa
Well,
Fine and
and
Scott and I and
have-
Alex hits, and we were
I
all
have so much
Ann
of her
Matthews.
fabric in Italy.
Yeah, well, her
I used
fabrics.
her beautiful stripe on my sofas.
Her
at
fabrics are
the house in
beautiful.
Italy.
She really, and she's sold at John Rosali.
Yes,
They have the
yes.
prettiest
Yes,
fabrics. I love
yes.
Lisa's things.
No,
I
love
have
this
Lisa's things in our apartment too.
Yeah.
This is also pretty.
It's great.
Yeah, it looks great.
This room has so much volume, and remember, Alex, when I asked you if I should do wall covering, and you were correct. Just paint because you don't draw attention to
Right.
the angles. There's so many different
Right.
angles in here.
Right.
And when we bought this house and saw it, the owners actually had their bed in the middle of the room, which I thought was interesting.
Okay.
So we ended up pushing it back. This used to be the closet entrance. We made that into a wall. Now you enter the closet through
But
the
I
master
think
bath.
The four-poster bed
Right.
and a scale that sort of helps with
Right.
the height. And did
Yes.
you put in the overdoors?
We did.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
pretty. That's a very pretty
Yeah.
detail.
Yeah, gives it a
Very
European
pretty
flair.
detail. And I love this whole side of the bed. This is just
Thank
so.
you.
this
This is
whole-
my side. I have a little bit more room, but
And the collection of things is so
Yes.
charming. Lovely. Lovely. And some of these things
all
are new,
over. They are.
right? New
Yeah, I
things.
think I had these two. I think those are the only two I had started with.
And this, I love the desk at the foot of that. That's so
I
wonderful.
do write my notes here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you and I, we both use
I
our
don't
desks.
use my computer here, but I do use my pen.
So pretty,
it's
great,
nice.
charming, charming, charming.